Alright guys, what is going on? Sorry I'm a couple minutes late, almost 10 minutes late, but live chat. I am here. Looks like we got an excellent connection. Just got a couple people in here, probably because I'm running so late. Welcome Tyler Hutton. Welcome Casey Rhodes. Welcome MTN Vaults. Okay, let me pop out the live chat. And minimize the YouTube and move things around. I am using Streamlabs because I might be adding the source for the USB microscope, possibly. So all right, now I got a full screen. You got a full screen. Let's go. We've got the Buffalo Nickel bag break to do tonight. I know I've got at least 4 spots taken in this, but I got to double check. There might be 5. I'm not sure if Tyler's got one in for tonight yet or not. I think he might, so we're going to have to double check that. And then get rolling on the... Yeah, that's awesome, MTN Vaults. I'm glad that they finally recognized it. Recognize that they're continuously making mistakes on it. I really can't wait to see what PCGS has to say about not giving it the right designation. Nice, MTN. Alright, so this is the Buffalo Nickel bag break. Bag number 2 break. So the bag has been totally reloaded. You're going to get the same thing that you got in the first round for the same price. You get 12 Buffaloes. There is 2020 Jefferson Nickels in here. And if we pull a Jefferson Nickel, you're going to get a 1/4 ounce of silver. And I also have an additional item that we are going to figure out how to add fairly. It may be a choice whether you want a 1/4 ounce silver or you want an entry for the Buffalo Nickel book, because we do have a Buffalo Nickel album that has quite a few very nice Buffalo Nickels in it. It's almost it's over 3/4 of the way complete at this point, but we may be able to do some variations of it. It all depends on what you guys think and feel and see how we can go with it. I was thinking that if you guys wanted to get in on the Buffalo Nickel album, then you could trade your 1/4 ounce silver pieces back. That way I don't have to go retro to allow you to donate more to add for an entry for the Buffalo Nickel book. I can't just throw it in there because I had to pay for it also. And I did this Buffalo Nickel bag break based on the cost that it's costing me with shipping and everything else. But I do want it to be a part of the Buffalo Nickel bag break because it's got quite a bit of really cool older Buffalo Nickels in it. Dizzy, welcome in. What's going on? Alright, so let me grab some envelopes. Sorry guys, I'm just walking in the door from work. It's been a long, hot day. Feels like 100 today, and I've been outside the whole day. Not fun. Not fun times. Where's my envelopes? And yeah, if you guys haven't noticed, I haven't cleaned my fingernails either yet because I'm just walking in the door. So we're just going to have to deal with all that. Alright. So all the information should be in the description of the live stream if you need to know what we're doing, what's going on, and how to get involved. What just happened? Did I not do that? No. Get over here. Nope, that's not what I'm trying to do. There we go. Okay. Now we're good. At least I think we're good. Alright. So I know that Treasure Turd had the first 2 spots for this one in, and then MTN is going to have the second 2, and then Tyler Hutton will have the 5th spot in. Let me go to PayPal and check and see if anybody else got in today. Okay. Let me go back to the day that I announced it when Treasure Turd donated. Alright, MTN sounds good. Okay. Just want to make sure that I did not miss anybody. From the announcement day. I did get it, Dizzy. I've had quite a week, and yes, I will send out your wallet ASAP. It was my birthday this weekend, and then I've been trying to spend a lot of time with my daughter because she's moving to Washington, so I haven't had a chance to do all of the things I need to do, but I'll get everything caught up here this weekend. I have her one more weekend. I have her, because it's the summertime now, she's out of school, so I have her Sunday and Monday, and then after that I won't have her for a bit. So, but I'll get it caught up and get it sent out to you ASAP. I will be working the rest of the weekend after tonight. CD Roger, welcome in. But yeah, yesterday I was feeling a little bit under the weather, let's say, so to speak. Alright, so first person up is Treasure Turd. I will send Treasure Turd an email to let her know that we are doing the Buffalo Nickel bag break tonight. I was hoping that she would see it, since it's been up all day. Awesome, Dizzy. And actually, I don't know if I charge you for shipping yet, but the donation tiers for tonight, they include shipping of these items. So you'll probably get a discount off of, if you paid shipping, probably take a couple dollars. We will take a couple dollars off of your total, or give you a couple dollars credit. Because the Buffalo Nickel bag breaks, the donation includes shipping on those. Alright, so first let me send Treasure Turd an email and then we'll get started. Sorry guys, it's 9:20. We haven't done anything yet. My bad. Okay. Alright, so awesome, Dizzy, that works. We'll get you in. You'll be the sixth person up. We can do as many as 10 tonight, so I have 4 more places left for tonight. We'll be doing a part 2 of this bag in about 3 more weeks. About every 3 weeks we do a Buffalo Nickel bag break until they're gone, in which case then we'll be done, and we're gonna do the next thing that I'm planning and I'm already started working on is Indian head penny bag break. Alright, so Treasure Turd is up first and second. So we're gonna pull, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull 12 Buffalo Nickels. If one of those happen to be a 2020 Jefferson nickel, we're gonna get a 1/4 ounce of silver, 1/4 ounce Stagecoach breaker bar, and that 1/4 ounce is gonna look like this after it's broken half. It's got Stagecoach breaker bars. You'll get a 1/4 ouncer if you find a 2020 Jefferson nickel. And then we will replace that 2020 nickel with another Buffalo. So either way, you're still going to get 12 Buffalo Nickels for every donation spot sent for. And if you wish, you can trade your 1/4 ounce silver for an entry to win a Buffalo Nickel book. Now let me find that book. I know where it is. It's right here. And let me show you what's in this. This is one heck of a book. Yeah, the Indian head will be the next. It'll be the next bag break that we do. That's what I'm planning next. Once the Buffalo Nickels are gone, we've got one more bag left to go after this one, so it's going to be a little while, but I might switch the Indian heads in before we finish the Buffalo Nickels. We'll see. Okay, one nickel I have to take out of here because it is an error nickel. So there's only one nickel missing, Buffalo nickel missing from this page. You have 1919S through 1928, and the only one missing is the 1920D. On the third page, the only one missing is the 1930S, which is the one that I just pulled out because it's an error. And obviously on the first page, you got the raised ground, which you can win as a donator giveaway. You can win an entry. You get an entry to win this, but you're going to have to wait until we finish this bag before we pull the winner for this one. But anyways, we also need the 1913D Type 2s, etc., the 1913S, a little bit harder dates, but we also need the 1915S, the 1917S. If you happen to find a Buffalo nickel that fills a hole in this album, then you get an entry if you wish to put that Buffalo. Well, you get an entry if you can fill a hole. If you can fill a hole, you get an entry. And then that way when you get your nickel, you'll be able to fill that hole. But like I said, that's going to cost you the quarter ouncer, the quarter ounce Stagecoach breaker bar. If you want to get an entry into that, if you get a quarter ounce, if you find a 2020 Jefferson nickel in your break. Anybody who's previously donated for the Buffalo Nickel bag breaks that has a quarter ounce and wants to return it to get an entry into the Buffalo Nickel album is more than welcome to do that. And if you already melted it or did something else with it, any quarter ounce will do. It'll buy you an entry in, and then that way I know that only people that have donated for it will have the item, have the chance, the opportunity to get involved with the Buffalo Nickel album that's going with this. But that is, I've done the math on that. It's easily $100 in value, the Buffalo Nickel album. Easily $100 in value. So I really wanted to continue the excitement of the Buffalo Nickel bag break and then raise the stakes on the prize that you can win for donating to it and being a part of it. Because that's a really good book. Really awesome book. And the coins are in very decent shape, considering, all things considered. They have full dates, and there's a lot of tough dates in there. Also, we will have some Buffalo Nickels that we can auction off that you can swap out to upgrade that. That is correct, Dizzy. Yep, if you find a 2020 and get a quarter ounce, you can trade that for a spot to win the album. And that'll all be put on into the book. I'm going to write the Buffalo Nickel album. Entries are right here. So you won't get a number tonight per se because we use the balls for other things, but on the night of the final night of the Buffalo Nickel bag break, we will provide a number for you for each entry that you have earned to get into it. Okay, so we are going to start off with Treasure Turd's first 12 Buffalo Nickels. get this show on the road. That one looks a little ugly, but there's a 2020. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then we're going to pull one extra because we have a 2020. Now if we pull another 2020, we're going to have to put it back and get another Buffalo, and we did. So we're going to get another because this is just a replacement. So we're replacing that 2020 with that Buffalo, so you still get your 12 Buffaloes. We pulled your first 12 coins. Now we have 12 Buffaloes. So I'm going to write down your quarter ouncer for now. If you wish to trade that back for the entry to the Buffalo Nickel album, you just let me know and we will do that. So once these are out of the bag, they stay out of the bag. So these are going to go in their own envelope. Quarter ounce. For 2020. For 2020 nickel pull. Alright, so I'll save all those over there. They don't go back into the bag. They stay out. But there is 20 of them in the entire bag. So, and they were put in sporadically throughout the bag. So let's see what dates we got for Treasure Turd. First one is a 1936. It's a Philadelphia. Treasure Turd did get the quarter ounce. Another 1936 Philadelphia. A very nice 1936 Denver. That's a AU Buffalo there, easily. Is it a Denver or is it a San Francisco? It's a San Francisco, so it won't have the 3 leg. But it's almost got a full horn. Very nice. Don't believe we need that one for the album. We just need a 30 on the page of 30s. So if you find a Buffalo Nickel that will fit the album, one of these blank holes, then you can get an additional entry into the Buffalo Nickel album giveaway. Got a 1935 Philadelphia. We'll have to get the book out here in a minute, reference all of these. I think after as many as I've done, I would be familiar with all the better dates. Let's see. $35 Philly, $58 million. Nothing to write home about on that one. Got a 1937 Denver, and it has all 4 legs, unfortunately. 1937 Philly. A 1936 Denver. I have to take a good look at that. No, I don't think it's the 3.5 leg. No, it's not a Denver, it's an S, so it wouldn't be. It would be This is the 36. It would be 3.5 leg only on the D, not on the S. So it looks like just a little damage on the leg. And that is a 1920. Ooh, we do need a 1920 for the album, but we need a 1920D. Do we have a mint mark? We do not have a mint mark, unfortunately. We got a 1920 Philadelphia. But a little bit of an oldie. Still 63 million minted. All right, we got an ugly one here. What is the date on this? That's a 1936. And that's a Denver. And it could be. That one is interesting. 36D. Could be the 3.5 leg. Three and a half leg. 36D. Kind of hard to tell with the toning on it. But it definitely appears that it doesn't have... Alright, let's get this thing going up here. If I have to turn on the microscope, I will. So you got one leg, the first leg, the half leg. I'm not sure about that. It is a 36D though, so we're going to send that your way, Treasure Turd. We'll take a look at it under the microscope if we have a little bit more time later. If not, you'll definitely want to do that. Got a 36 Philadelphia. Two more left. 36S. And that's a nicely rainbow tone 1937. And the 37 is a Philadelphia. But it definitely has some nice colors to it. And a lot of detail left on it. 37 Philadelphia. They did make 5,000 proofs on that year. But I don't know. It does have some very awesome color. I'm still in top chat. I don't know why. And a lot of times the colored buffaloes are the proof buffaloes. Let me get my chat to live chat. I am on YouTube chat, so I should be current with you guys. All right, so that's your first 12. Treasure Turd. You did get a 1/4 ouncer. All right, let's get your second one. Fleabag, welcome in. All right. Up next, Treasure Turd had 2 spots in first. We got to pull another 12 nickels from the bag. And then we'll be on MTN. We did find a 1920 Philadelphia and a very interesting. And we found a 2020 in this one too, and a 2020 in that one. Found a 1/4 ounce of silver. We found a very interesting 37 Philadelphia. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 buffaloes. 9 coins pulled. 10, 11, 12 coins pulled. But we got to replace one of these because we got the 1/4 ounce silver again. Alright, we're going to put this in the ones that we've pulled. So Treasure Turd hit on both spots. And we got another buffalo to replace it. Alright, let's see what we got for Treasure Turd in the second round. Got a 1936 Philadelphia. Seems like there's going to be a lot of these. There's a 1935 in real good shape, Philadelphia. You're going to find a few older ones and a few newer ones with better condition as well. 37 Philadelphia. That's a 37 Philadelphia. Got a 1930. I believe we need a 1930. Don't know which date or which mint mark, but we got a 1930. Looks like a D. Nope, it's an S, a 1930 S. And it's got some lamination error going on. Boom! Definitely got some lamb. One piece looks like it's missing from it already. And there's definitely some lamination. Oh yeah, big old crack running right through buffalo face. There we go. It's a 1930S, and that's funny because that's the one that I pulled because of the lamination error on it. But mine's on the head. So we got a 1930S, only 30S, 5.435 million. Let's see which one we need for the book. I believe it's the 1930D. Nope, it's the 1930S. So Treasure Turd does have a 1930S. that she can use to get an entry into the Buffalo Nickel album. Now that spot is filled, so I'm going to write that down in the album entries. Entry number 1, treasure turn, with the 1930 S Buffalo. I guess it wouldn't be anything else because we're only doing a Buffalo Nickel back break. And now I'm going to write that on here. 1930S. What are the chances? So that's awesome. So 1937, Philadelphia. Got another 1930. 1930 Philadelphia. The 1930P had 22,849,000, but an older date. We got a 1938 Denver. 1938 Denvers. They do a little better. Could be a D over S. Let me take a look. Yes, MTN, or you can get a spot. You can get an entry for every quarter ouncer you trade in. D over S. What does the D over S look like? Can't say I see that, but I see a little something. I really need to have the USB microscope on, but I'm going to write that on the envelope. 38D. And then I also need to check the 36D. Alright, so we still have 4 left for treasure turd. Let's see. We got a 1936 Philadelphia, a 1935 Philadelphia, 1936 Philadelphia, and a 1936 S, looks like. Let's see. Yep, a 1936 S. So not bad. Got the lamination error, and it filled a spot, and you got quarter ouncers on both of your pulls. So not too shabby at all for treasure turd. Oh, that one's already there. Treasure turd's over here. That was the newest spot that had left to be filled, MTN. The next newest is the 1920D. All right. So essentially, think of if you fill a spot that's a bonus. That's a bonus entry essentially. But you get to retain the coin that you get for yourself. So it's only really a bonus if you win it because you have the coin to fill the album. So if you won the album, you wouldn't get Treasure Turd's spot filled, if that makes sense to you. The filler coin remains with the finder. But the first person to find any filler coin will get a bonus entry. Alright, we got 12 buffaloes for Treasure Turd on the second one. And then we're on to MTN. MTN's got 2 entries. Or 2 spots. For the Buffalo Nickel Bag Break, we're going to pull 12 buffaloes for your first spot next. Just a second. And we'll see what we can't find for you. Okay. All right, the first one for MTN, we're going to get 12. See what we can get for you. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10. 11 and 12. All right, I don't see a 2020 in the first 12. But I do see a extremely nice buffalo sticking out at us. Let's see what this is. This is a 1937, but it's in great shape. Also see an extremely ugly. We'll have to check the date on that. That one might have to get replaced. Alright, let's start with this. Very shiny, 1937. Great condition buffalo. It does have a mint mark. It is a 37D, but it appears to have all of its legs. The 37D would be the 3.5 legged, I believe. No, the 3-legged, the whole 3-legged, yeah. It would be the whole 3-legged. It's definitely not that, but a really nice 37. Denver. That's got to be pushing AU, which would make it a $10 Buffalo nickel, according to the book. Got another 1937. This one's a Philadelphia. A lot of detail left on it. Another 37. Philadelphia. Alright, let's see. Yeah, that's a 36. That's not going to count. There is a mint mark, but I can clearly see all four legs. So we're going to pull you another one instead of that one, MTN. It is a full date, but I don't like it, so we're going to get you a new one. I always load a few extras in there just in case something like this happens. And I will put that in the bag with the coins that don't go back into the bag. Didn't look like we got much of a better one, but we did. It's a 1934. That's got a clear date, 1934. And it's a 1934 Denver. 1934 Denver is not bad, 7 million. Almost 7.5 million. We've got a 36, and it looks like an S. Yep, a lot of S mint marks in this round. Got a 1935. Philadelphia. Got a 1937 Philadelphia. And we got is that a raised mount? No. And what is that? It almost looks like a 1913. So if it was a 1913, it would be a Type 2 1913. And it appears that there's a D mint mark in here. Now, I don't want to get too freaked out, but it appears that way from my loot. It could just be gunk. But we're going to have to figure that out for sure. Because that would be a spot filler. I don't think that that's in the right place. The mint mark would be in between 5 and cents, not underneath the C. It's definitely a Buffalo nickel. Hidden numismatist, welcome in. And it's definitely an early Buffalo nickel. It really looks like a 13. $13. It's definitely not a 23. Yeah, okay, so the mint mark is directly in between the 5 and cent. So it's not a mint mark, that's for sure. If it is a 13, it's a 13 variety 2, and there's 29 million of them. And that's not quite G4, so it's not the holy grail or anything else. But it's pretty decent. So I will put this under the loop or under the scope and take a look at that a little bit later, MTN. But I think you're going to want to hold on to that one. If we need to, then we'll grab you another one. But I'm pretty sure that's a 1913 and it's a variety 2, so it'd be good for the book. It would be a book filler. So as long as I could verify, if there's a way I can verify that, we'll get you an entry. I'm going to write that on here. And a question mark. I will verify that. And we'll go from there. We've got a 1929 Denver. Better, or nope, it's a San Francisco. Better dates are coming. 1929S. Only 7 million. Not bad. 1929S. Got a D mint mark on a 1936, but it looks like it has all 4 legs. And we've got a 1937 Denver. Also appears to have all 4 legs. Oh, is that what it is? Hidden? And we got another, we got 1935. Looks to be a Philadelphia as well. All right, so that's your first 12 MTN. We've got 12 more to go for you. Excuse me, got a little something different there. Round 2 for MTN, and then we'll be on to Tyler Hutton. And then Dizzy. Seven. I'm digging. 8, 9, 10. Let me count these again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, 2 more. Oh, yep, that is another reason to, yeah, come and dig on me. That I did not. All right, so we got 12. I didn't get a 2020 for you, MTN, on either round that time. 3, that's 6, 9. Well, we did get all 12. Got some decent looking buffaloes here. Let's see what we got. 1936 Denver. Nope, 1936 San Francisco. Nice nickel, no variety. Got a 1937 Philadelphia. Got another 1937 Philadelphia. Got a really nice 1935. And it is a Philadelphia as well. $1935 Philadelphia, 58 million. It's like we got a better or an older date. We got a 1925, and we saw from the, well, hold on. I thought I saw that it was a Philadelphia. Yep, it is a Philadelphia. 1925 Philly, a different date. Got a 1937 Philly. That has a mint mark, and it's a 20s. That's a 28. Can't see the 19, but I can see the 28. And it is a estimate mark. Only 6.9 million. 1928S. And it needs a 2021 P&D Jefferson. I haven't got any of those in yet, I don't think. I think I've got a few 2021 Ds, but not the Ps. I got another 1935 Philadelphia. $1936. Is that a mint mark? It is not. $1936 Philadelphia. Got a 1935 Denver. 35D. Could be a DDR. No, 35 could be a DDR. Not 35 Denver. 35 Denver, 12 million minted. I think we've already seen some 35s and we didn't check them for the DDR, but you guys will be welcome to do that when you get them. If we have time, we may go back and check a few of those and see for you. But either way, they're coming to you, so we got a 1936. And that's a Philadelphia. Maybe a little bit of a die cut on this. A little bit of a cut on the coin, but it looks like it's been worn into the field, so nothing to write home about. And last, we got a 1935 that is really beat up that we're going to have to swap out. It's got some damage. That's not going to be worth anything. So we're going to take that one out, the 1935. It could be a DDO, though, or DDR. What's the 35 DDR look like? It's going to be in 5 cents and NE pluribus unum. Don't think so. So let's get you one more MTN. Don't see a mint mark on the back, and the front is a 1937. Got a 1937 Philadelphia. Alright, well, we didn't find you a quarter-ounce silver, but we may have found you a book filler. So I'll report back on that, and if we have enough time at the end of the stream, I'll go ahead and hook it up to camera and look. And MTN, any of the quarter ounces that you already have won, you can return or exchange for entries into the album if you wish as well. So you have plenty of options, plenty of opportunities to put entries in for the Buffalo Nickel album. Anybody who's already donated and has the quarter ounces can exchange them for entries at this point. That's the only fair way I could come up with to do it, to allow anybody who's got in on this to get a chance to get in on the new addition to it. No problem, MTN. Thank you. Up next, we got Tyler Hutton. We're going to get Tyler 12 Buffaloes. Good luck, Tyler. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it looks like we got 12. It looks like we got 1 2020 for Tyler Hutton. Sorry, MTN. It wanted to come out for Tyler. Didn't want to come out for you. And then Tyler Hutton, if you're here, let me know if you want to keep the quarter ounce or if you want to exchange it for an entry into the Buffalo Nickel album. Nerd Analyst, welcome in. Yes, I did see your email also. I've just been extremely busy this week. We will definitely get together. My daughter's on summer break, and I'm spending as much time as I can with her until she moves out to Washington. Alright, we're going to replace this. This is going to go into the envelope there. We're going to replace that one with one more Buffalo nickel. Not a 2020, a Buffalo. Okay, we got a Buffalo. This goes in to stay out of the bag envelope. And then we're going to see what we got for Tyler Hutton. So I wrote your quarter ouncer in. Got your 12 Buffaloes. See if we get you any entries. So 1936 Philadelphia. '37 Philadelphia. We have a 27, and we have to look to see. It looks like a Philadelphia though. It is a 1927 Philadelphia. A 1936 Denver, and it has all of its legs. Unfortunately. Got a 1937 Philadelphia. Got a 1936 D, and it's definitely got something going on. That is a lamination error. That is definitely a lamination error on the 36D. It also has all four legs, unfortunately. But take a look at that. There you go. So we got something going for Tyler. Got a 1935. $1935 Philadelphia could be the DDO. I'm not seeing that. Also, the fields look pretty interesting to me as well. The strike is very deep. The strike is very deep. So there's a possibility that this could be a proof. 35, but it says no, there isn't a possibility because it says there was no 35 proofs according to my red book. So it would just be a really nice example of a 35 Philadelphia. Got a 1937 Philadelphia. Spent quite a bit of time researching Buffalo nickel proofs because of a coin that I came across and I purchased from my coin dealer. Got a 1936 Philadelphia. And this is a 1929. Looks like a Philadelphia. Is a 1929 Philadelphia. A 1936 Philadelphia. And a 1937 Philadelphia. Some real nice color on the 1937 Philadelphia. Well, we did get you the quarter ouncer as well, Tyler Hutton. Congrats. And let me know if you want to turn that, if you want to trade that for an entry into the Buffalo Nickel album. Alrighty. Up next we got Dizzy. Dizzy's in for a 12 Buffalo donation. Let's see what we can't find for Dizzy. We got a 2020 right off the bat. Two 2020s. I believe that's 12. Let me double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So out of your 12, you did get 2 2020 Jefferson Nickels. That's going to get you 2 1/4 ounce silvers. Now I'm going to pull to replace these with buffaloes. So if I pull another 2020, it won't count. We're only replacing them with buffaloes. And we were able to pull 2 buffaloes. So let me write these in. So you got 2 1/4 ounces. We're going to take these and put them in the bag to not return to the envelope. And we're going to see if we can find you in your buffaloes. Got a 1935. Appears to be a Philadelphia. Don't see any obvious signs of a DDO. Got a 1934. It's a date I haven't seen yet tonight. 1934 is a Philadelphia. 20 million. Got a 1936 Philadelphia. Got a 1929 Philadelphia. And that one appears to be graffitied. That is damage, not error. So let me know, Dizzy, but I will replace that one for you. Got another 1934, and it's a Philadelphia. Got a 36 Philadelphia. Well, there's a good 29. It is a Philadelphia, but definitely in better condition. Dizzy says he'll take it. And we'll add it to the envelope. A 36 Philadelphia. We haven't found any with mint marks. There's a mint mark. What date is this, though? And it's an S mint mark. It's a 35S. Only 10 million minted on the 35S. Not too bad. This is 1928 Philadelphia. 28 Philadelphia, 23 million minted. And last, and hopefully not least, we got a 1936. But it's a Philadelphia. 1936 Philly. But you did get the two 1/4 ounces out of your pulls. Not too shabby at all. Did you want to trade them for entries into the Buffalo Nickel album. You can let me know. You don't have to choose right now either. Let me check up on the PayPals and see if anybody else wanted in. All right, Dizzy, we'll do that. Let me write you in here. Today is 6/10. And let me reflect that on your envelope that it was traded for entry. Alrighty. So that was 6 spots into bag number 2 for the Buffalo Nickel Bag Break Series. Let's do some math on that and see what we got left for it. So that is 12 times 6, 72 out of 360. So we still got quite a few spots left to get into on this bag. And then we have one more bag to go before it's all said and done. The last bag won't be as big. It'll be about 2/3 the size of the first 2 bags. So when we get to the last bag, we will reduce the amount of 2020s by 2/3. We'll keep everything the same odds, just, you know, because there won't be as many Buffalo Nickels in the last bag. We'll reduce everything else. I know that this is going to consume a period of time for this bag break to be finished. However, it's definitely something different, and I'm really only doing it like once a month, so I feel like it's a little bit better than a grab bag or, you know, some other things. Give it a chance to win, and who knows, there could be one 3-legged in here, and if it is, it's going to be a crazy coin. And the album itself is nuts to boot, so definitely a lot of opportunity. You never know, but that's the point of doing it unsearched. If I knew what it was, then it wouldn't be fair. It wouldn't be fair if y'all knew what was in it either. That's why we're hunting it. I gotta wash my hands real quick. I'm trying to decide if we're going to end this stream and go back live on regular YouTube and do something else. I do have some $half, but I want to do those on Sunday. We're going to do a $half hunt on Sunday with the Black Fox Banker. So I will have rolls up for donation on Sunday. I will put the info up on those on Saturday night and let you guys know what the entry levels, what the donation levels will be for that. We will be doing jackpots on that box on Sunday night for sure. So we will be streaming Sunday night. We will be doing jackpots, and we will have $half available. So I will get all that lined out. The only thing is she's going to hunt them with me, and if we find any silver, I'm going to give her money for them, essentially, so she can still hunt them, and we can do them live together as well. So that ought to be fun. That'll be her last little hurrah here, you know, on YouTube for a while. So I definitely want to get her involved before we have our little break when she moves to Washington. So also, I've got a lot of awesome copper rounds. Next week we will be doing our regularly scheduled auction on Thursday night at 7:30 p.m. Central Time, which means like maybe 7:45 because I'm usually a little bit late. But yeah, nice Dizzy. I believe you were here with the last box that I had. I'm pretty sure when we did 100 and something, 146 silvers out of 2 boxes. Pretty insane. Don't really see that very often. So I don't feel like if we got going again that we would get enough people in to do an auction or anything else. G-Dub, welcome in. Good to see you. Let me see how many people are even here. I don't even know because I'm not watching on YouTube. I'm on Streamlabs. So if I were to do anything, I'd have to restart it all the way over. So we're probably just going to table it till Sunday. Yeah, 8 people watching, but thank you guys for coming out for sure. So we're going to table it till Sunday. We are going to do a coin roll hunt on Sunday. I will post the information for that as soon as possible. So we will be doing a $half hunt live on Sunday. If you want to get in for that, it's going to be a regular $5 a roll. You're going to get for $25. You're going to get an automatic 40%er. And then you're going to get an entry into the jackpot drawing. I don't know what the jackpot's going to be yet, but there will be at least, you know, there will be at least 2 jackpot prizes to start with, and we'll see where it goes from there. So that's the plan. It'll be $5 a roll if you get 25. If you donate $25 or more, you'll get an automatic 40%er and 5 rolls, and then jackpot entry into the giveaway. So we'll be doing that on Sunday night. So until then, guys, I'm going to get some rest and get back out. It's been a hot week, and yeah, I'm all the way outside this week. So I need to get rehydrated and get ready for work again tomorrow and Saturday. So, but we'll see you guys on Sunday night, 7:30 p.m. Central Time, and then we'll see you guys again on Thursday night for our regularly scheduled auction. So until then, stay safe, happy hunting, make it Rob's Banks, signing.